Jackson really kind of made his way on the scene, catching 2 balls on a really, really good Division I player for him.
Jalen Alexander's pick 6, he timed it perfectly.
Yeah, and that's what I told our team. Him and Cam Davis go at it in practice every single day. And it's iron sharpens iron. You know, some days Cam will get the best of him. Sometimes Jalen will get the best of Cam, you know. But when we turn on the film on Friday, both of them kids are making plays for us. And to me, that's the best way to get better at your craft, is just a competition within each other.
Alex Glomsky's doing a really nice job, too. Yeah. Unfortunately, a couple of those pop kicks that he did were returned for touchdowns. Yeah. I think that's just a lack of concentration.
Yeah.
You expect a fair catch and you don't get it.
Yeah, so we're not sprinting. I call it 100% full speed violence on kickoff, you know. One of them got soared a little bit deep, but we still got to get down there and get them to the ground. So we've worked it. We've worked kickoff every day this week. So it better look better than what it did on last Friday.
Last chance to get things right before conference play. What do you feel like this team needs to do this week?
Oh, man, we just have to stay poised. You know, we tell them don't panic. Don't panic. And I think we're doing a decent job at it, but it can still be better. So not panicking when things don't go our way. It's a long game. Bad things are going to happen. We got to stay poised. And then just focusing and executing your job. Don't worry about somebody else's job. Focus on your job.
Is that coincidentally going to be your keys to victory this week?
So I don't even know if I have to say them, but yes. So our keys to victory, don't panic. Stay together. Good, bad, or ugly. Continue to stay together. Stay poised. Execute and focus for 4 quarters.
You always want to win one before you get to conference play. You've been close in one and not so close in the other one. Yeah. How important is it to this football team to win this week?
Yeah, just for confidence purposes, you know what I mean? Going into the bye week, oh, man, we're like, you can almost grab it. And I think we have grabbed it. We just hadn't pulled it and say, this is ours to win. So this week, hopefully we can grab it and say it's ours. We got it done because our kids need to taste one.
Thanks for the visit.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Tyler George in the pregame, back with the starters for the Jags and the Hurricane. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey, y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro, and sscustomcarts.com.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives. Nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
At Glen Sane, we've spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, one wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Jonesboro High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. If your system is over 10 years old and you've been paying for costly repairs, it may be time to replace. At Moore, we know replacing your HVAC system is a big investment and we can help. Did you know that we can replace your air conditioning system for less than the cost of your daily cup of coffee? Call Moore Air Conditioning today at 870-336-2023 or visit us at moreac.com. Some restrictions apply.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail tip, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Johns Field and Centennial Bank Stadium. Here's the starters for this game. First for the Jaguars of Desoto County. Starting on the defensive line, they have 8 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore. One of the sophomores on the is a defensive end. Kalen Higgs, a senior, wearing number 11. Landon Carradine, a junior, wearing number 52, and Preston Thomas is the sophomore. Jaden Buckley, a senior, wears number 2. Brandon Thomas, a senior, wears number 7. Sean Franklin, a senior, wears number 8. 3 seniors in the linebacker core. 5 defensive backs. 1 will come up, be a linebacker. 1 will even spy and be fourth defensive lineman. Jeremiah Shirley, Christian Guy, Kalen Rucker, Marty Bishop, and Trey Wallace. Offensively for the Jaguars, Kendrick Agee, Rashad Salaba, Davion Everett, Braden Shumpert, and Carter Bobo up front. Peyton Williams, Termias Welch, LaQuanton Evans, and Gabe Davis are the receivers. The running back is Cade Rogers, and senior Perry is the quarterback for the Jaguars. For Jonesboro tonight, a couple of changes in the lineup. 1 due to disciplinary reasons, 1 due to injury, and 1 due to just young man couldn't do football anymore, had more that he could handle at home, and he just thought it was best for him no longer to play football. It's Eric Blocker, Desmond Golden, Javon Hare, and Kylan Dixon up front. The linebackers, 2 new ones, Cordarius Thomas and Malcolm Turner, go on either side of Noah Wendell, who leads the team with 17 tackles, and the only tackles for losses this defense has this year, 3 of them. The corners are Jalen Alexander and Javian Alexander. Alexander had 2 interceptions on the year, including the pick 6 last week down at Robinson. Jaquez Jordan and Clarence Murchison are the safeties. The line for Jonesboro, Stephon Blankenship, blanketed by Javon Ivory. Jeffrey Davis on the left side is Jalen Walker and Andrew Embry. O.J. Cullins is the tight end, 5 catches, 97 yards this year. Cam Davis, 10 catches, 209 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kamari Fisher, 7 catches, 57 yards, looking for his first score. And Jamarius Jackson, 4 catches for 95 yards. T.J. Brown, 49 carries, 207 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's caught 2 passes for 15 yards. And Asa Myers, 50% exactly, 34 of 68, 523 yards, 3 picks and 3 completions, 3 touchdowns. He's also rushed 14 times for 61 yards and 2 scores. Waiting for the Hurricane and the Jags to run out. We'll break away for 2 minutes. When we come back, the kick of Jonesboro and DeSoto Central, Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
With no hassles and no hidden fees, First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance. Get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Find Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on KNEA, K237FI 95.3, and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro, and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
We welcome you back to Cooksey Johns Field Centennial Bank Stadium on the Academies of Jonesboro High School. The coin toss was won by Desoto. They chose to take the football, so Jonesboro will be kicking it off. They'll be moving from left to right if you're not watching this streaming on YouTube at JHS A Warning. Thank you for listening to tonight's First National Bank pregame show. First National Bank, where we put you first always, from our NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century. Hurricane in desperate need of a win. 0-2 on the season, so close last week against a very talented top 10 in the entire state Robinson team. Just couldn't pull it off at the end, and they limp in here and really feel like they need to get this victory tonight. DeSoto, I started to say LSU, because that's who they look like. They come running out of the field in their purple pants with gold stripes, white jerseys, numerals in purple, trimmed in gold. Jonesboro in their home white pants, old school black jerseys with gold numerals and black helmets. Do not know who the officials are tonight. Doesn't really matter. They'll do a great job. Don't know a lot about this DeSoto team, but I know they've taken it to Jonesboro the last couple of seasons, and Hurricane would like to get one back this year. So much bigger to go into conference play with a win and feeling pretty good about yourself than it is to go in there 0-3 as they did last year. And the first conference game in 2 weeks right here against Benton. In fact, 3 of the next 4, including tonight, are right here at Cooksey Johns. And then on the road to Sheridan, back home, then on the road to Marion, back home, and then on the road to El Dorado. El Dorado and Sheridan in the same season on the road takes up for 4 or 5 games there so far. Alex Glomsky has done a really nice job on kickoffs this year. Team needs to get better in fielding and covering the short pop kicks. We'll see what he does with this first kick. 2 of them returned last week for touchdowns. Glomsky might a 2-step kick, almost parallel to the football. Gets to it, pops it up again. This coming down to the 25. Fair catch called for at the 32. That is by number 4. Jeremiah Shirley, a DB for the Jaguars. And here we go, 1st and 10 for DeSoto Central. The largest school in the state of Mississippi, just south of South Haven. No state championships. They come trotting out on the Hurricane. They'll leave one man to the wide right side, one short left, two short left for Eric Perry, the quarterback. A senior. Not real tall. Looks to be about 5'11" maybe. Cade Rogers, the junior, is the running back. They love to run the football. They run it up the middle and grind out about at 1 yard, then push back. On the bottom of that pile was number 97 for the Hurricane. That's Javon Hare, 12 tackles on the year. Jonesboro has no sacks, no tackles for losses for their front four on the defensive line. Have to get better with that tonight. Perry keeps it. After a good fake, he's going to get a first down and more. Crosses midfield down the sideline, and he stepped out of bounds, and a flag comes out. He stepped out at the 40-yard line, kept running. It could be the flag cause. May call him for a delay of game. There wasn't anybody else down there with him. Hold. Hold on the offense. So that one will come back. Nice play fake, though, by Eric Perry to free himself, and a big run that will come back. So it'll be a repeat of second down. Second and 4 for the Jaguars. Shuffling up front from the Jonesboro defensive line. Q Hollis is in the game. On the defensive line right side. Javion Alexander has two players he's covering over there on his side. They're stacked on the left side, one to the right on the short side of the field. Going to give it to Cade Rogers, and he gets the first down. Stop at about the 48-yard line. That was Malcolm Turner on the tackle, getting the start tonight. 2 tackles on the year before that one. Move the chains, first down Jaguars at the 48-yard line of Desoto Central. Man in their band shell. Here is Perry with the keeper. He gets free. He's in the secondary. Javion Alexander tried to arm tackle him. He ran right out of that and finally brought down by Kylan Dixon, but not before a gain of 27 yards and a first down for DeSoto Central at the 25-yard line of Jonesboro. First and 10 Jaguars. Have not attempted a pass yet. Here is Rogers again up the middle. He almost ran out of an arm tackle, but brought down by Dixon. Gain 3. Second and 7 coming up. Just underway here at Cooksey Johns. 10:44 to go, opening period. Ball's in the middle of the field. They'll send 2 receivers to the left side. 1 out to the boundary on the right side. Perry can't get Jonesboro to jump. Looks to the side for the call. He has Rogers in his backfield. Cade Rogers, the junior. Moves now to the left and a couple of steps behind Perry. He'll take the handoff up the middle. Got a couple before he's pushed back. They'll give him to the 20-yard line. Eric Blocker tackle again. Gain of 2. It's 3rd and 5 for DeSoto. Just not in any kind of hurry at all. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Rogers to the right shoulder and 2 steps behind Perry. Probably some quarterback keeper would be what I would assume is like he's the feature running back, the quarterback. He gives it to Rogers. He gets outside. He turns the corner. He's still on his feet, and he gets near the goal line, brought down at the 2. Cade Rogers. Nice gain. Move the chains, first and goal for DeSoto Central. No problem at all moving the football in this first series. They bring in 2 tight ends now with 1 receiver split out to the left side. Perry's going to try to find blockers. He hits the line and bounces back and it's dropped for no gain. three of those defensive linemen brought him down. Loss of 1, second and goal from the 2. Some movement. Flag on the play. Encroachment on the defense. They split or sit 3 players from right to left, and it caused Jonesboro to jump. Half the distance to go, now second and goal from the 1. Ball's on the right hash. Perry the quarterback, Rogers the running back. One receiver split again. Perry keeps it, gets it in the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Desoto. 1 yard run for the quarterback. Eric Perry and Desoto up 6-0. A very casual drive down the field. 6-0 Jaguars. On for the point after is number 32. That's Jackson Canizero. Junior kicker. Kick is up. And it's good. DeSoto Central up 7-0. This is Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
7. DeSoto with the lead. Now they'll kick it. T.J. Brown standing at the 5-yard line. Angel Feliz, Jaquez Jordan standing at the 15. Canizero will pop this one up. Fair catch called for and taken at the 33-yard line for Jonesboro. By number 10. Corian Bullard has really come on the last couple of weeks on both sides of the football. He's one of those two-way specialists. So here come the Hurricane. Asa Myers, 50% on the year, over 500 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, leaves 3 receivers on the right side. Cam Davis splits out to the boundary on the left. T.J. Brown, the running back. Asa Myers in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 33. Asa, quick pass, little flare out to T.J. Brown, trying to outrun the defense, and there are way too many white shirts in front of him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the area to bring down T.J. Brown for a loss back to the 30. That's a 3-yard loss. 2 receivers split short right, 2 wide left. Can he give it to T.J. Brown? He lowers his head and barrels forward to the 34. 4-yard gain brings up 3rd and 9 for the Hurricane. On the bottom of that pile was number 90. For DeSoto. Jabari Johnson. 3 receivers flood the left side. 1 stays short right for Asa Myers in the shotgun. Jamarion Jackson is short right side. Asa, good protection, throws it across the middle, in and out of the hands of O.J. Cullens, incomplete. Just smacks the ground because he knew he should have brought that in. That's one of the stories of Jonesboro this year, too many drop passes. They have 3 touchdowns and 19 drops before that drop there. It'll be 4th down for Jonesboro, 4th and 9, and they're going to kick it away. Asa Myers still in the shotgun. He'll take 2 steps back now and kick it, and going deep is Christian Guy. 1-step kick. Myers gets an end-over-end kick that's fielded at the 34. Trying to go wide. Brought down by number 1, and flag comes out. T.J. Brown brought him down, but may have got a face mask. Again, good play, bad result. That's what Jonesboro's done numerous times this year, just shooting themselves in the foot. May have been a horse collar tackle. Face mask. Personal foul, 15 yards. That'll set up Desoto in great field position near midfield. Now they'll start to step off. There's 5 of it, 10 of it, and put it down in Jonesboro territory at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Desoto had no problem moving the football last series. See if that Jonesboro defense will tighten up this time. 2 receivers stacked on the left side, 1 short right. Eric Perry, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Fakes it to Rogers, throws it out front. There's a pass play that was really guarded well by Jaguar Jordan coming up from his safety spot. There's your tackle for a loss, 4th of the year for the Hurricane. And it's back to the 48-yard line, 3-yard loss on the play. Little bubble screen that was popped before it ever got started. Now ball's on the left hash with Twins short left, 1 to the wide right side. Eric Perry rolling that way. They're going to hem him up, and he got back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a half yard further. And that's it. 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Jaguars. Bullard on the tackle. Now they move to the left hash, or excuse me, the right hash. Twins left, single right. 1 in the boundary to the left side. Tomias Welch. Now lining up right behind Perry is Rogers. Perry's going to throw it. Downfield, has a man, gets him for the first down. Pulling him out of bounds was Jaquez Jordan, but that was a nice catch by Peyton Williams on the run. Move the chains, gain of 9.5, maybe 10. First down, DeSoto Central. Keep the drive going. Ball's on the left hash this time. Good-looking receivers for DeSoto, long and lanky. Perry in the shotgun, really efficient so far offensively for the Jaguars. Gives it to Rogers, right up the middle, runs through tackles, runs through some more. Finally twirled down at the 15-yard line by Bullard, but it's another first down. Close to a 20-yard gain. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line at Jonesboro. 6:08 to go opening period. Jonesboro down 7-0. DeSoto challenging it again. Perry's going to keep this one, trying to juke, and he won't juke anybody. He's going to be twirled around and finally brought down. Again, hand tackling, not body tackling. That was a loss of 2. Could have been more. Clarence Murchison on the tackle for Jonesboro. 2nd and 12. For the Jags, they're on the right hash this time. Twins left, single right. Perry in the gun. He's going to throw for it. Downfield, incomplete. Good defense there, hemming up the receiver. I believe it was Jaquez Jordan in coverage for Jonesboro. Trying to get it to the much taller Peyton Williams, and Jordan, great defense. Just keeping his body between the end zone and the receiver. Not giving him a clear path. Keeping the feet moving so he doesn't get called for blocking. 3rd down and 12 now for the Jags. Same formation, Twins left. Nobody right, an extra tight end in the game. Here's Perry going to tuck it and run, and he's going to be stopped. A 2-yard gain to the 16-yard line. May force the Jaguars into a field goal attempt. Here comes the kicking team. Jackson Canizero, the kicker. He's a junior. It's going to be a 33-yard attempt, 34-yard attempt now. Now 33. Canizero, right-footed kicker, soccer style. Snap is there. The kick is up. Boy, he boomed that one. And it's no good, though. It's wide to the right, and Jonesboro holds them. No points. They'll get the ball down 7-0. It was a aim thing, not a distance thing, because that went near about halfway to the activities gymnasium behind the end zone. Plenty of leg, but just not accurate. Here come the Hurricanes. See if they can make this hurt. Down 7-0. 5:04 to go, opening period. Asa Myers, T.J. Brown, 3 receivers to the right side. Cam Davis splits out wide left. Here comes Stephon Blankenship. Can't go anywhere without the center. He's got plenty of time. The clock hadn't even started. Now they'll start it. Going in motion to Kamari Fisher. Asa Myers can't find anybody. Now he's going to be stacked up after a 1-yard gain at the 16-yard line. Landon Carradine on the tackle for Desoto. 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. That just didn't look like a good play from the get-go. Hurricane, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. In the middle of the field. Low snap, Myers pulls it in. He's going to have to run it. He's going to be caught from behind. 1-yard loss back to the original line of scrimmage. Sean Franklin on the tackle for a loss. Back to the 15-yard line. Jonesboro going nowhere. Quick. 4 minutes to go, opening period. Asa Myers throws it right side, has a man, and it is caught. What a catch! What a catch by T.J. Brown on the wheel route out of the backfield, caught it on the run with the man right in his face. He gets a first down. 2 receivers stacked right side, going hurry up. Pass out to Cam Davis, looking for a blocker, won't get one. He'll get about maybe 3, may have gotten to the 45. Spot him at the 44, a gain of a couple. 2nd and 8. What a pass from Asa Myers to T.J. Brown. Perfectly timed. Asa Myers from the left hash in the shotgun. Kamari Fisher in motion. Throws it out quickly. Ball is caught. And getting free to the 40, to the 30, 20. Brought down from behind. Touchdown save and tackle at about the 12. That's a big gain for Cam Davis and a first down for Jonesboro. Gives it to T.J. Brown, weaves his way up the middle. He's in for the score. 11-yard touchdown run for T.J. Brown. His 4th of the season, in Jonesboro within an extra point of tying this game. There's the Hurricane offense. Aiden Grimes is going to hold it for Alex Glomsky. He's 7 out of 9 this year. 1 blocked and 1 missed from 35 on extra point. There's a flag. I think we had an encroachment on the defense. So move it a yard closer if it is a penalty on the defense. It is encroachment on Desoto. They'll move it 1 yard closer. Here's another try for Alex Glomsky. Junior kicker won this job, but he wasn't even the starter against PA, but he won it in that PA game. Here's a kick by Glomsky. It's good. We're tied at 7. This is Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So, when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
Hurricane have tied it at 7. 2 big pass plays in that last drive, and then an 11-yard touchdown run by T.J. Brown to Kamari Fisher, and then Cam Davis covered about 60, 70 yards on 2 pass plays, and then T.J. Brown ran it in from 11. Alex Glomsky will tee it at the 40. Deep for Desoto is Eric Hill, but I don't think he's going to get a chance to even see this ball. Glomsky aiming for another pop-up. He does again. Fair catch called for and made at the 36-yard line by Jeremiah Shirley, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Desoto. But they've moved the ball easily in the first 2 drives, just missed a 28-yarder. Jonesboro came down and scored. Now here's Desoto again with their 3rd series of the night. 3 receiver set, Twins to the right side. Ball's on the left hash for Eric Perry. The quarterback gets the football, hands it to Cade Rogers. He gets outside, cuts it inside, and brought down by Noah Wendell near the 45-yard line. Big gain on 1st down for the Jaguars. But Noah Wendell didn't arm tackle. He hit him hard. 2nd down and about 4. Make it 3 for the Jags. Perry gets the football again, throws it left side, completes it. And Jaquez Jordan with a nice one-on-one tackle, but it's still a 1st down for Desoto out at midfield. The ball was completed to Braylon Ross, the senior wide receiver for the Jaguars. Move the chains, 1st down, Desoto at midfield. Ball's on the left hash. Twins go out to the right side. One stays short left in the boundary. Perry, the quarterback, to his right, and 1 step back is Rogers. Takes the handoff to him, keeps it. Getting outside, he lowers his head. Ran over a Hurricane, finally brought down inside the 30 by Noah Wendell out there, but a huge gain. About 20 yards and a 1st down for Desoto. Perry just lowered his head and popped the would-be tackler for Jonesboro and then continued to roam and finally pushed out of bounds. They're going to spot it at the 31, 1st down Desoto. Some more of that hard running. We saw that last week several times from Tank Reese, Deuce Williams, Hakeem Frampton. Ball's on the right hash. Twins left, single right. Perry keeps it again. He runs in. Boy, he's a really fine runner. Gets close to the 20. Brought down to 21. Jaquez Jordan comes up to make the tackle. Turner comes off the field. Cordarius Thomas. Cade Rogers up the middle. This time he's stacked up. No, he gets free. There's a bad block there. This is going to go in for a touchdown, but they'll bring it back. Right about the 20-yard line, a block in the back. That's going to come back and cost him some yardage. Will Marlin comes onto the field. Desmond Golden taking a rest. Eric Blocker back out into the game for Q Hollis. Spot of the foul is right at the 21-yard line. Blindside block. 15 yards, repeat of 2nd down. Getting some cat calls from the Jaguars side. Back to the 36. Repeat second down, 2nd and 15. Jonesboro's got to make this hurt. Eric Perry is basically doing what he wants to do. He's a gifted quarterback. And a really good runner. Throws the ball very well, too. He's a complete package. He's going to throw it this time. Left side, almost picked off. Right there in the path was Jalen Alexander. Almost had his third pick of the year, but he couldn't control it. Incomplete. 3rd down and 15 for the Jaguars. He read that pattern. Alexander did. In position. Twins to the right side. Single to the short left. Perry in the shotgun. Claps for the ball. Great protection. Throws it downfield. Knocked away, but a flag comes out, and it's going to be a penalty on Javian Alexander. Looked like he got his hand in there to knock the ball away, but they're going to call a PI. That should be enough for the first down. Here's the call. "15 yards from the spot of the foul. Move the chains. Fresh set of downs for the Jaguars. Again, Jonesboro shoots itself in the foot. Had a chance to stop him and got his hands in too close. Twins right, single left. For Eric Perry, his running back now is number 25. Christian Wilborn. Give it to Wilbert. He runs up the middle, and he's brought down from behind. Coming in to grab him and pull him, sling him down. Number 24 for the Hurricane. That's Jaden Perry.
Christian Wilbur on the carry, spot by a plethora of Hurricane defenders. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 9 from the 20. Cade Rogers coming from his receiver position, splits defenders and almost ran it in for the touchdown. He was tackled by Will Marlin, but it's 1st and goal for Desoto. And they're just not having any problem at all with this Jonesboro defense. Running at will, passing at will. Now Eric Perry will score it at will, and Desoto back up 13-7. Eric Perry, his 2nd touchdown of the night, a 4-yard run. Canizero to kick. The point after. Whoa, coming in, almost blocking that thing. That took a long time for the snap to get back there, but it's through and good. And the Jaguars are up 14-7. This is Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
At Crown Trophy in Jonesboro, they know what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies, plaques, and medals to awards and even custom apparel, Crown Trophy helps you honor moments that matter. They're proud to support local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and on Facebook. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned.
Another well-engineered drive by the Jaguars, and they're up by a score of 14-7. Aided by a penalty, a pass interference penalty, on 3rd down and 15. Just enough for the first down, then 2 plays later they score. Here's a pop-up. Fair catch called for at the 25 by Jacarius Lattimore. And Jonesboro football 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line of the Hurricane. Next Friday night, no game. We have a week off. Hopefully not licking our wounds. The week after, we'll be right back here with the opening game of conference play against the Benton Panthers, one of the top teams in the state. Every single year, we'll begin it at 6 with the KARN pregame show. Our pregame at 6:30, play-by-play at 7. 2 weeks, Jonesboro and Benton. Here's Asa Myers in the shotgun. Takes a handoff to Brown. He runs it underneath, throws it to O.J. Collins, who catches the football, keeps it in his mitts, and gets a gain to the 30-yard line. Brandon Thomas on the tackle. 2nd and 6 for the Hurricane. 2 receivers on the right side. And that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. Desoto 14, Jonesboro 7. This is Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pre-game with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
2nd and 6 for the Hurricane, now moving from right to left. Asa Myers to throw is going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run for the first and then some, still on his feet as he goes out of bounds, across the 50 to the 48-yard line. About a 18-yard gain, move the chains, first down Jonesboro at the 48 of DeSoto Central. Myers in the shotgun and hurry up. Quick pass out to Jamarius Jackson on the bubble screen. Jackson gets free. He goes down the sideline. He'll be taken out. But a first down for Jamarius Jackson to the 20-yard line. Number 8 rode him out of bounds, Sean Franklin. Timeout. DeSoto. They want to recalibrate. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. DeSoto on top of Jonesboro, 14-7 on the EAB Sports Network.
At Ozark Valley Contracting, quality starts from the ground up. Whether it's roofing, siding, interiors, decks, or major makeovers, they're detail obsessed and driven to do it right the first time. Need financing? They've got in-house options for inside and outside projects. Got storm damage? They'll work hand in hand with your insurance to get the best results possible. Hard work, high standards. Ozark Valley Contracting. Call 870-586-4625 and build something better. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
Big game down at EPC tonight. Rivercrest is beating them 14-0. 2nd and 10 for Jonesboro at the 20-yard line of DeSoto. Or excuse me, 1st and 10 it should be. Going to hand it off to T.J. Brown. He gets free. Gets inside the 15 to the 13. Second down and about 2. Asa Myers to keep it. He's going to be sacked back at the 20. Did a good job on holding on to the football. The DeSoto defense thought they had the football in their grasp, but he pulled it back in. But it's a loss back to the 24. Bring up 3rd and 9 now for Jonesboro. Boy, they got in on him quickly. Not a big line defensively for DeSoto, but very athletic. 4 receiver formation, twins to either side. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Throws it down in the air for T.J. Brown. Did he get it? He got it. Touchdown, Jonesboro. T.J. Brown, his first touchdown catch of the year, 19 yards from Asa Myers. We'll check the flag, though. It's going to be against Desoto. Holding on the defense, decline. Touchdown, Jonesboro. Here's Alex Glomsky for the point after. 8 of 10 now. Flag comes out, movement before the snap. It's going to be an encroachment on the defense. They'll move it a yard closer. Get it down to about the 1.5. Aiden Grimes to hold. Klomsky's kick is through. We're tied at 14. It's Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Football season means traveling to all the biggest games. Travel in style while saving big with a new ride from Nebo Auto Center. For over 2 decades, Nebo has been Northeast Arkansas's new car alternative. If you're in the market for a late model, low mileage car, truck, or SUV, there's no better time than right now to stop by and see the selection at Nebo. With a well-stocked lot of vehicles that fit almost any budget. So score big with Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
Well, it's turning into an Eric Perry versus T.J. Brown scorefest tonight. 2 scores for Perry, the quarterback for DeSoto, on 2 runs. T.J. Brown has ran one in and caught one and ran it in for the score. We're tied at 14. 21-8 now, Rivercrest over East Poinsett County. Win trailing Lone Oak, 7-0 at Lone Oak. Pocahontas over Brooklyn, 12-7. That's it, Brooklyn in the first quarter. Here's Alex Glomsky to kick. This time he kicks it a little deeper. Fair catch called for at the 23 by Jeremiah Shirley, and they'll have it at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Tied at 14 with Jonesboro. 10:41 to go, first half. Make sure you stick around for halftime, the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Give you scores from around the state, give you a scoring recap, and hopefully you'll be checking out the new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. 2 receivers stay to the left side. One comes to the boundary right for Eric Perry and Cade Rogers, the quarterback running back for the Jaguars. Perry gives it misdirection to Rogers. He gets around the corner, then finally tackled after he gets a first down. So another good run for DeSoto, doing some great one-on-one blocking out to the 42. 14-yard gain, move the chains, first down DeSoto. Two receivers right, one stays short left this time as they move from the left side. This time running back is stacked up at the line of scrimmage. May have got a yard, that's it. Desmond Golden on the tackle. Q Hollis also in on the stop. Javon Hare also gets off the pile. They give him a yard, 2nd and 9 for DeSoto from the left hash. Twins right, single left. Perry, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Throws it down on a flare, completed to number 9, Shirley, and he gets forward. Williams, Peyton Williams on the catch. Gets forward to the 47 of Jonesboro. First down, Jaguars. Perry just quick steps and hitting the receivers wide open. And they know what to do with it. Find those sticks and get to them. Perry, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Another wide receiver screen out of the backfield. And another first down for DeSoto. Right at the marker. And, yeah, move the chains. Mias Welch with the catch. First down, DeSoto at the Jonesboro 37-yard line. Ball's on the left hash this time. One receiver out to the right, two to the left. One goes in motion from left to right. That's Williams. They give it to Rogers and hit a nice first down run of about 5 yards. Hare on the tackle. Give him 4, 2nd and 6. From the left hash again. One way out to the right side. One comes in motion. That's Williams. They get the toss pass to him. Check that. And they're running right out of a hand tackle and down to the 10-yard line. Dixon tried to hand tackle him. He ran right through that one and brought down at the 10 by Jaguar Jordan. Touchdown saving tackle, but first and goal for the Jags. Just moving the ball easily down the field. Perry to keep it. Runs up the middle. Got about 3. Numerous black jerseys in on that stop. Des Golden on the bottom of the pile. Second and goal from the 6. Wilburn in the backfield. Shifts to the left side of Perry. The entire line shifts left. Perry's going to run it that way. Trying to get outside, grabbed by the jersey and brought down short of the goal line to about the 3. Looks like Dixon on the tackle for Jonesboro. Third and goal from the 2-yard line. From the left hash this time. That was Cade Rogers in the wild Jaguar, and he gets the snap and takes it in untouched. Cade Rogers, 3-yard run. DeSoto regains the lead. Just running through that line. More times than not. Canizero for the point after. It's good. 21-14. DeSoto with the lead. This is Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
In 2 games this year, Jonesboro's had plenty of offense, scoring 70 points, but they've had very little defense, giving up 102, and they're down 21-14 here early, or midway through the second quarter. Canizaro's going to kick, going deep. Looks like he's going to try to boom this one away. T.J. Brown deep for Jonesboro. He does everything. It's a pop-up. Hits the turf and recovered by DeSoto. I think. Yep, DeSoto recovered it. Like number 30 got underneath it and hauled it in, Seth Anthony. So DeSoto has it, 1st and 10 from the 36. You know they're going to do that. Get your men in position. One was running back, one was coming up, and the ball split the two. I think the deep man thought the man going backwards was going to get it, and the man going backwards thought the deep man was going to get it, and Desoto got it. Now the Jonesboro defense is going to have to hold. Eric Blocker comes off. Will Marlin in the game. First down to Soto. Perry in the shotgun. He's going to amble to his left, trying to stretch the defense, and did a pretty good job of containing that play. He got out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, a gain of 1. But DeSoto with a 1-touchdown advantage and the football. Jonesboro will get it first to start the second half. Two receivers split to the wide right side. One short left. Perry in the shotgun. Going to hand it to Rogers coming this way. Turns the corner. Getting outside of Javion Alexander, and he finally pushes him out of bounds. At the 17, move the chains, first down to Soto. Got to come up with the big play. Change the complexion of this game. Wilburn in the backfield with Perry now. Perry keeps it. Running inside the 10 to the 5, still on his feet. And to the 1, throw into the end zone for the touchdown. Perry from 17, and 2-touchdown lead now for DeSoto. Third touchdown of the night for Eric Perry running the football. He's the quarterback for DeSoto. Turnovers are huge, especially in a back-and-forth game like this one. Point after is good. It's 28-14. DeSoto with the lead. This is Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We are where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Bud Schropel back at Cooksey Johns Field, Centennial Bank Stadium, and the DeSoto Central Jaguars now up 2 touchdowns after Jonesboro turns it over on the kick. And DeSoto, 3 plays later, in for the score. They're having no problem with this Jonesboro defense except for one drive. And they missed a field goal on that one. Could have put points on the board. Here's a pop-up. Fair catch called for at the 27. By number 27 for Jonesboro, Angel Feliz. And Jonesboro will have it at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Got to get a score in here before halftime. 7:11 to go. Down 28-14. 28-yard line to start. Left hash for the Hurricane. Looking to drag a little bit now. Down in their dopper a bit. Some running onto the field, some just kind of walking. 2 receivers split tight end. There's a snap to T.J. Brown directly, and he runs it across the 30 to the 31. And let's say just to the 29, a 1-yard gain. Asa Myers back out there. Caden Hawkins, I believe, is the back. Yep, first time we've seen him tonight. Caden has rushed for 180 yards on 24 carries this season and a touchdown. 48 yards last week and 11 carries against Robinson. Myers to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws it downfield. Caught! Nope, incomplete. Jumping up to grab it and fell to the ground was Kamari Fisher. Third down and 9 for the Hurricane. Don't get in a drive going here. Could be bad news. One, Cam Davis stays to the left side, 2 out to the right. That's Fisher. And I can't see the number on the furthest receiver. They stack themselves now. Fisher comes in motion. Asa Myers looking. They can be forced to run it. He's going to be brought down for a tackle for a loss by number 7, Brandon Thomas. Great job by the defense secondary to cover up the receivers, and it's 4th down and 9 now. He did get back 4th down and 10. He lost a yard. Desoto is going to get it back with near 6 minutes left in the half. Myers in the shotgun now will take 2 steps back for the quick kick. He gets it off. Line drive spiral that will not be returned. It's going to roll inside the 25 to the 23, and that's where Desoto will put it in play. 1st and 10. That's a 47-yard kick. No return by Myers. But Desoto has it again, up 2 touchdowns. I don't see any reason why you would think they wouldn't score this time. Hate to sound like a Donnie Downer, but Jonesboro hadn't slowed him yet. You see Tyler George, head coach for Jonesboro, trying to assemble his team to get fired up. Eerily quiet on the Jonesboro sideline. Ball's placed at the 24. Here comes the Jaguars. (28-14) Desoto and the football, and plenty of time on the clock. 5:38 to go. Going to get it in the breadbasket of Cade Rogers, and he can't outrun the defense, brought down by Jaquez Jordan. That's a tackle for a loss back to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 14 for Desoto. Not enough of those plays, though, so far in this game. Player for Desoto runs off the field. And they're pointing down to the scoreboard to our right, the end opposite of the activities gymnasium, or something down in that area. Now everybody's happy, we're ready to go. 2nd and 14. Make it 13. They spot it at the 21-yard line. Eric Perry, the quarterback. Wilburn, the running back. Perry's going to do an end around. Well read, bounces off one tackle and finished off way back at the 15. Belted to the ground by Bullard. Not a hand tackle there. He brought him to the turf. Pitch back was to Welch. He tried to get outside, and it was read by 3 black jerseys. He bounced off of one and then brought down from behind by Bullard. 3rd down and 19 for the Jaguars. You got to stop them here. You can't let them wiggle off the hook on this one. Perry, the quarterback. Looking downfield. Almost intercepted, almost caught, and it falls incomplete. High for Peyton Williams. Jalen Alexander came in, thought he had pulled it out of his hands, couldn't get a handle on it. But now we're going to finally see the punter for DeSoto. 3 and out for the Jaguars. Murchison going deep to receive the punt of Canizero. No rush. High, booming kick. And Canizero gets free to the 35. Brought down at the 33-yard line. Nice return of 13 yards for Clarence Murchison. And Jonesboro has it deep in DeSoto territory at the 33-yard line. Now score here, get the ball to start the second half, score there. We're right back tied. But you got to get this one in. Defense did their job. Now reward them with the score. Cam Davis stays wide left. 2 receivers to the right side for Asa Myers in the shotgun. Had a bunch of players in the backfield. Now they split out and send trips to the left. Throws it out there on the bubble screen. It's caught. Kamari Fisher run out of bounds at the 25-yard line, a gain of 8. Shirley running him out of bounds. Stopping the clock with 4:02 to go in the first half. Myers in the shotgun. T.J. Brown up the middle. Gets free. In for the score. Right up the gut from 24. And our guy, T.J. Brown, scores for the 3rd time tonight. Point after will get him within 7. Alex Glomsky for the point after. 9 out of 11 this season. It is good. 3 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the first half. We're within a touchdown. It's DeSoto 28, Jonesboro 21. This is Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same. You first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on KNEA, K237FI 95.3 and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
Well, that's a little better. Some defense and some quick offense from the Hurricane now within a touchdown. T.J. Brown, second running touchdown tonight to go along with his pass-catching touchdown. He's accounted for all points for Jonesboro. Here's another pop-up from Glomsky. Will go out of bounds. They'll get it, I think, at the 35. That should make the Hurricane feel a little better. Actually stopping DeSoto and getting the ball and running it right down their throats. Good return by Clarence Murchison of 12 yards after he was stopped where he caught the ball. Gave him a little bit of juice. First down, DeSoto at the 38-yard line. That's where the ball went out of bounds. So here come the LSU-looking Jaguars. Here's Eric Perry and Cade Rogers in that potent Jaguar offense. Twins out to the left side. Give it to Rogers. He runs it right up the middle and stopped after a short gain. Eric Blocker, first to hit him. Bring him down at the 42-yard line of Jonesboro. Close to a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. 3:35 to go in the first half. 28-21 Desoto. A pass out on the square. And a first down. Jalen Alexander brought the receiver out of bounds after a nice catch and gain. Welch on the reception, moved the chains, first down Desoto at the Jonesboro 47-yard line. Perry gives it to Rogers, trying to move down the left side. He gets through the line, stacked up, but he gets another first down just running hard. Jalen Alexander on the tackle, but not before Desoto picks up another first at the 33-yard line. Perry, flare out to the left, making a move, and then being corralled and brought down after a 6-yard gain. Q Hollis on the tackle for Jonesboro. 2nd and 4 for the Hurricane. We'll call it 5. They're at the 28. Here's a running back trying to spread it out, get wide. He does. Cade Rogers. He was kind of corralled behind the line, and he got free and gets a first down to the 22. And we got a player down for Jonesboro, Colin Dixon. I think he's got a cramp. But it'll be first down for the Jags at the 21-yard line with 2:34 to go. Colin Dixon gets up trying to work that cramp out. The ball will be at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10 for Desoto. Still too much arm tackling for Jonesboro. These backs are too quick, too fast, and too shifty. Will run right through the tackle. From the right hash. H-back and 2 receivers out to the left side. Rogers up the middle. This time he's grabbed by Noah Wendell and held up for help to come, and he stops him for a 1-yard gain. Leading tackler for Jonesboro, Wendell had 17 coming in, and the only 3 tackles for a loss coming in tonight defensively for the Hurricane on the season. 2nd and 9 for Desoto. Inside 2 minutes, 1:58 to go in the second quarter. Perry in the gun, gets a snap, gives it to, no, he keeps it. He outruns the defense sideways and then turns his head and gets what he can and crosses the 10 to the 8. It's going to be a 1st and goal for the Jaguars. Ball moves to the left hash. 1st and goal from the 8. Clock moving. 1:42 to go, second quarter. Perry in the gun. Gives it to Rogers, stacked up right in the middle. Got maybe a yard, and that's it. Several black jerseys brought him down. Just ran into a pile. 2nd and goal from the 6. Two receivers to the right side. One to the short left, Perry in the shotgun with Wilburn in the backfield now. 1:07 to go. 14 seconds on the play clock. Here's Perry up the middle. Weaving, getting inside. He lowered his head, and he gets in for the touchdown. Big touchdown there for Desoto. They're back up 2 touchdowns. Fourth touchdown run of the night for Perry, this time from 6 yards. Canizero on for the point after. Snap is rolled back and it's blocked. Holder couldn't get it down. The point after is no good, but it's 21 to 34. Jaguars with the lead. This is Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
Third straight game, Jonesboro's given up over 30 points in a contest, and we're still in the first half here at Cooksey Johns. 34 to 21, DeSoto Central with the lead. Eric Perry, their quarterback, has run for 4 scores from 1 yard, from 4 yards, from 17 yards, and from 6 yards. Canizero to kick. Jonesboro has 59 seconds to get the ball in the end zone. Pops this one up. And stepping out of bounds with the football in his hands is Angel Feliz. Probably should have let that one go. He's right at the sideline. Couldn't find his feet under him. First down, Jonesboro at the 28. Got a flag on that play. 27-yard line is where they put the ball down. It's going to be against DeSoto, 5 yards out to the 32. I hope to heck we have some brats left in here. PA voice of Jonesboro, Aaron Lowe, made some delicious brats tonight, and I can't wait to get my hands on another one. T.J. Brown in the backfield with Asa Myers in the shotgun. Whistles blow. I think, nope, Jonesboro gets 5 more yards. That's a first down at the 35-yard line now. 3 receivers on the right side, 1 stays left. Asa Myers in the gun, low snap. Throws it, caught, and brought down immediately. With the catch was Cam Davis to the 41. Quickly getting in position, 47 seconds remain. Asa Myers in an empty backfield. He's going to be sacked back to the 35. Sacked by Sean Franklin. Timeout, Jonesboro. Timeout of the field with 35 seconds to go. 34-21, DeSoto with the lead on the EAB Sports Network.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Eric Perry show tonight, 4 touchdowns for the DeSoto quarterback. 34-21, DeSoto with the lead, 3rd and 10 after the quarterback sack of Asa Myers. 2 receivers to either side. Myers in the shotgun, T.J. Brown in the backfield. Myers to throw. Downfield. Down the middle, but incomplete. Trying to get with Cam Davis. Step for step with him was Jeremiah Shirley. 4th down, and Jonesboro's going to have to kick it with 30 seconds remaining. This one's starting to get away from Jonesboro. Had it within 1 touchdown after the 2-touchdown lead and gave it right back to DeSoto quickly. Jason Myers in the shotgun. He's going to step back to quick kick it. Nobody deep. Will take a Jonesboro bounce. Rolling out of bounds at the 23-yard line of Desoto Central with 21 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see if Desoto is going to be greedy and go for some more points or be satisfied with the 2-touchdown lead, a 13-point lead. Hurricane have 2 timeouts left, so does DeSoto. Going to spot it at the 23. See what DeSoto does with the remaining 21 seconds. Here is Eric Perry. He has been one big thorn in the side of the Hurricane. Just can't get him down. He gets the snap, hands it off to Wilburn up the middle. Gets to the 35. 7-yard gain. Clock moving, 9 seconds, 8, 7, 6. I think they're going to be satisfied with the 13-point lead as they start walking to the locker room and the horn will go off. Exciting first half, but too much DeSoto. The Jaguars lead at 34-21. When we come back after a 3-minute timeout, we'll give you a recap of the scoring tonight and the Cavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. While we're getting ready for it, make sure you check out the new and pre-owned inventory at CavanaughCars.com and rejoin us for halftime on the EAB Sports Network.
Some people see the ocean as a horizon. The U.S. Navy sees it as a path forward, a path to serve, to lead, and to protect. Whether it's advanced technology, world-class training, or opportunities that take you across the globe, your future starts here. Honor, courage.
It's Dotto. See, y'all know what's going on. I'm from Memphis. What you know about me, Big G? 50,000 new Chanel shopping spree, and every time I pop out, you know I ATE. I mean, get right, nigga, know it's YWRBCMG. White with ass. S-E-S-Y-Y-R-E-D. Play with me, I put a power with a T. With my peoples and we coming 50 deep. And know I was a hitter cause I'm always looking sweet. Cash out, new bar, AMG, outside, bubble gum with some bloody red feet.
Maybe just a second. I see Mackenzie Mitchell. Oh man. I forgot my microphone's loud. Back up top.
Good evening, Hurricane Nation. For your halftime entertainment, we proudly present the Jonesboro Band. The band is under the direction of Bryce Evans, Trent Warner, Ben White, Hunter Durham, and Sam Johnston. Additional staff include Mackenzie Poe, Brianna Harris, Nate Rosefield, and Caroline Caparola. Our drum majors are Ivan Martinez and Matthew McCloy. Tonight's performance is entitled A Cup of Color, featuring the music from Paint It Black. Tonight's soloist is Andrew Bryant on euphonium. Drum majors Martinez and McCloy, is your band ready?
and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
We welcome you back to Cooksey Johns Field and Centennial Bank Stadium at halftime. The Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Jonesboro trailing DeSoto Central out of South Haven, Mississippi, 34-21. We invite you to check out all the new and pre-owned inventory at CavanaughCars.com while we run down some scores for you here in week number 2, week number 3 actually, but week number 2 on the board here in the Natural State. Pulaski Academy looking for their first win, taking on West Monroe, Louisiana at West Monroe, and PA with the lead 14-10 in the second quarter. Bryant, no problem at all with Parkview, 28-0 in the second quarter. Cabot down at home playing Ruston, Louisiana, and Ruston on top 35-14. Fort Smith Southside shutting out Little Rock Central. Little surprise there. The Tigers have been playing much better football, but not tonight. Down 28-0 at Quigley in the second quarter. Benton shutting out North Little Rock 17-0 in the second quarter. Bentonville West having no problem with Muskogee, Oklahoma, 28-0. Coweta, Oklahoma, leading Fort Smith Northside 27-13. That's at Fort Smith in the second quarter. Rogers handling Sheridan 42-27 in the second quarter, and Greenwood leading 7A Springdale Harbor 21-14 at Harbor. Conway and Marion, it was 6-0 earlier for Conway. It's in the third quarter, and it's still Conway on top, 6-0. The Patriots going for the big upset there. Sylvan Hills having a much better year this year. They're shutting out Russellville 35-0 at Sylvan Hills in the second quarter. Lake Hamilton, last year's playoff opponent of Jonesboro, leading Arkadelphia 21-15 at Lake Hamilton in the second quarter. Shiloh Christian being shut out by Lincoln Christian, Oklahoma, 14-0 in the second quarter. Salem Springs, no problem with Pea Ridge, 41-7. Excuse me. Southside leading Batesville, 28-3 in the second quarter. Maumelle beating at Vilonia 21-6 in the second quarter. Pocahontas on top of Brooklyn, 12-7 in the third quarter. Greene County Tech and BB tied at 7. That's it, Greene County Tech in the second quarter. Valley View, no problem at all with West Memphis, 28-0. That's at half at Valley View. The 100 years celebration of Valley View School as a whole. Valley View School, 100 years old this year. They're winning against West Memphis 28-0. Pine Bluff leading Camden Fairview 14-6. Robinson, last week's opponent of Jonesboro, leading Hot Springs Lakeside 14-6 at Hot Springs. Hot Springs on the road at Alma, leading Alma 14-0. Greenbrier leading Van Buren 34-10 in the second quarter. Searcy on top of Harrison 12-7. Excuse me. In the second quarter. Wynn being shut out at Lonoke 14-0. That's in the third quarter. Riverview. Now, I don't know Riverview's record over the last few years, but I know it's not very good. Not very many wins. Looks like they're going to get them one tonight. They lead Highland 35-0. That's in the second quarter at Riverview. Newport being trounced by Salem 28-0. Gosnell all over Osceola 35-7. That's at Osceola, and that's in the second quarter. Cross County shutting out Piggott 41-0. Earl and Walnut Ridge. They got a good one going on down at Walnut Ridge with the Bobcats on top 24-20 in the third quarter over Earl. It is East Poinsett County and Rivercrest, also a good game. Rivercrest had the early lead. Now it's East Poinsett County on top, 24-21. Mark Tree on top of Gurdon, 8-0 in the second quarter, and that's all the scores from Northeast Arkansas. Looking for some scores from Nettleton and Blyville at Haley Field. Nettleton leads that series 11-10. No report on that one. Westside playing at home for the first time this year. Our old line coach, Tyler Garr, new head coach of Westside. No score with Palestine Wheatley, or no report, I should say, from Palestine Wheatley. Harrisburg and Truman, no report. Hoxie Paragould, no report. Tom Sears trying to get that train back on the tracks. And McCrory, Clarendon, no score. A couple of games completed from yesterday. Haskell Harmony Grove shut out Rison 25-0, and Oak Grove, Louisiana shut out Cross at 25-0 as well. Here at Cooksey Johns at Jonesboro High School, the Hurricane trailing DeSoto Central 34-21, but they'll get the ball to start the third quarter. We'll be back in 6 minutes. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Pac Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac Mail tip, what's that all about?
Pac Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance. Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document Systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood. off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go, sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
At Crown Trophy in Jonesboro, they know what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies, plaques, and medals to awards and even custom apparel, Crown Trophy helps you honor moments that matter. They're proud to support local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and on Facebook. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pregame with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
There's a hurricane legend tonight who's a little under the weather, and we want to send a shout out to him, the great one, Claude Bull. Hear the Bull name all the time about great football players, and Claude Bull was certainly one of them. Mr. Everything on the football team years ago, and we're just going to send a shout out to him and ask for your prayers that he gets to feeling better. So, Claude, we're thinking about you. Wish you were here with us. Hurricane will get the ball to start this third quarter. Down 34-21. They've got to get some scores and got to get some stops. They've held Desoto one time tonight. Other than that, it's been Eric Perry, right, left, an occasional Cade Rogers, but mostly Eric Perry, the quarterback. He has been signed or is committed to Auburn as a running back. Not as a quarterback, but as a running back to Auburn. Jackson Canizero will kick it at the 40-yard line to Jonesboro. He's also done the pop-up kicks tonight. Jonesboro has not been able to get a return in. Jalen Hurd is standing here around the 35 on the right side of the field. There at the bottom of your screen. And the kick's going opposite him. It will be fielded by T.J. Breath at the 17 to the 25, 30. Still on his feet to the 33-yard line. First down, Jonesboro. That was a 13-yard return. And Hurricane come to work, down 13 points. They haven't had a lot of problems offensively tonight. Just can't seem to slow down the Jaguar offense. Everybody in tight for Asa Myers in the shotgun. Going to flip it on an end around here. Down the field is Caden Hawkins. Still on his feet. Still at the 20, the 10. Touchdown. He tiptoed the sideline. That is good for 67 yards. And the Hurricane with a quick score. He just wanted it more than the defender for Desoto. That's the way you start a half. Alex Glomsky for the point after. Good snap. Grimes gets it down. The kick is up, and it's good. 34-28. Hurricane within 6. Back with the kickoff to Desoto on the Ticket Radio Network.
At Ozark Valley Contracting, quality starts from the ground up. Whether it's roofing, siding, interiors, decks, or major makeovers, they're detail obsessed and driven to do it right the first time. Need financing? They've got in-house options for inside and outside projects. Got storm damage? They'll work hand in hand with your insurance to get the best results possible. Hard work, high standards. Ozark Valley Contracting. Call 870-586-4625 and build something better. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
I believe that was the first run of the night for Caden Hawkins. Covers 67 yards and just had to squirm away from a tackler and tiptoe the sideline, cut it back upfield, and get in for the score. What a run, Caden Hawkins. Now they'll kick to Desoto. They popped it up all night long. Alex Glomsky looks like he's going to pop it up again. He'll take 2 steps toward it and only 1 yard off to the side. You see him there? He's going to pop this one up. This could be caught by Jonesboro. No, it is covered by Jonesboro. Are they going to give it to him? It certainly covered the 10 yards. It went off of the Jaguar, and Jonesboro gets it. Who got under that thing? 31 for Jonesboro. That's Patrick Dutton. Patrick Dutton covers the kick, and Jonesboro has it. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line of Desoto. Here's Asa Myers. Here's T.J. Brown. Splitting out left, Kamari Fisher and Cam Davis. Jamarius Jackson, short right. Myers to throw. Downfield. Has a man. Caught by Cam Davis. Touchdown, Jonesboro. 1 play, 1 score. 1 play, 1 score for the second touchdown. 42 yards, Asa Myers to Cam Davis. We're a point after from taking our first lead of the night.
Bang, bang, Golden Gang.
Alex Glomsky on for the point after. Grimes gets it down. The kick is up, and it is good. And Jonesboro with their first lead of the night. They're up 35-34 on the EAB Sports Network.
Football season means traveling to all the biggest games. Travel in style while saving big with a new ride from Nebo Auto Center. For over 2 decades, Nebo has been Northeast Arkansas's new car alternative. If you're in the market for a late model, low mileage car, truck, or SUV, there's no better time than right now to stop by and see the selection at Nebo. With a well-stocked lot of vehicles that fit almost any budget. So score big with Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
3 turnaround plays for Jonesboro, an end-around touchdown run for Caden Hawkins, his second of the year, 67 yards out. Jonesboro kicks it out, pops it up. They get it, recover it, as Desoto couldn't come up with the football. 1 play later, Asa Myers connects with Cam Davis from 42. Point after is good, and the Hurricane are up 1, 35-34. Glomsky to pop it up again. to the same side. This is a little deeper. Fair catch called for and made at the 38-yard line. Jeremiah Shirley with the fair catch. And Desoto will have it. 1st and 10. They came into the start of the third quarter up 34-21, and less than a minute later, they're down 1. Now you see some life out there in the Hurricane. Here's Eric Perry in the shotgun with twins short left. Cade Rogers will take the handoff, and he will weave his way across the line and brought down across the 40 to the 41, a gain of 3. Javon Hare on the tackle for Jonesboro. Give him 4, 2nd and 6. There's a man in motion taking the flip. He'll get down close to the markers. Welch on the carry. Flag comes out late. Way after the play. Maybe some jawing going on. See, maybe it's DeSoto expressing themselves after seeing 2 quick scores. Q Hollis is in for Colin Dixon. $15 yards at the end of the run, a personal foul on Jonesboro defense will get him into Hurricane territory, and that's not good. Down to the 37-yard line, 1st down Jaguars. Here is Perry with the keeper, trying to get outside. He is caught. Q Hollis brings him down, a tackle for a loss of 1. Jaquez Jordan on the tackle. Looked like 11, but it's 0. Jaquez Jordan with the tackle. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11. This time to the left hash. Perry. Rogers. Nice run up the right side to the 45. It's a gain of 4. 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6. Actually, 3rd down and 7. Hold him here. They've got Rogers, and they hold him. Gets to the 32. 4th down and 5 for the Jaguars. Jonesboro bringing on the defense. Perry in the shotgun. They're going to go for it. 2 receivers to the right side. 1 to the left. Perry in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Deep to drop to throw. Ball's knocked away. Jonesboro covers it at the 49. Javon Hare with the block pass and got all over the football. A 2nd turnover of the night. Jonesboro takes over at their own 49-yard line, 1st and 10. This game has turned around on a dime. First and 10, Jonesboro. Asa Myers in the gun with Brown to his left shoulder and 1 step behind. Twins left, single right. T.J. Brown weaving his way to midfield, stays on his feet, gets a tush push, and down to the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the gain, 2nd and 4. Asa Myers in the gun. Same formation. Throw a quick pass right side, caught by Cam Davis, spins to the outside, and he is off down the sideline to the end zone for the score. 45-yard touchdown pass. Jonesboro scores again. Third touchdown of the third quarter, and they stretch the lead to 7. What a catch and what a move by Cam Davis. Glomsky on for the point after. Kick is up and through. Jonesboro up 42-34. This is Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
What a great start to this second half for Jonesboro. Third consecutive score. 2 turnovers on Desoto, a muffed kickoff, and a 4th down attempt where the ball was knocked free from the quarterback and recovered by the Hurricane at midfield. The Hurricane are now up after down 34-21, up 42-34. That's a 21-point turnaround. Here in the third quarter, there's still over 8 minutes to go. Glomsky to pop it up again. This goes deeper. This is a fair catch called for at the 30-yard line by Welch. And that's where Desoto will have it 1st and 10. You see Jonesboro sprinting to the football tonight. Didn't really do that last year. The kicks were a lot shorter, too. They kind of took their time getting to it. They learned from that. They are sprinting to the ball, and Desoto hasn't had a chance to return one kick. Here comes Eric Perry. Leads the receiver wide right, one wide left. That's Welch. Cade Rogers in the backfield. Perry's going to keep it again. Jonesboro just spies him and they drop him. That is Jaden Perry with the tackle for a loss. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Just saw Jaden Perry out there a minute ago and haven't really remembered seeing his number out there a lot, but boy, he just made a great play. Here's Rogers up the middle. Gets out to the 34. That'll be a gain of close to 5. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Javon Hare on the tackle. Stop them here, and you've really hurt their feelings. Perry in the shotgun. Jonesboro starting to get some noise on their sideline. 3rd down and 6. Have to get to the 40 of Desoto. Here comes Braylon Ross to the left side. Is set up twins left, single right. Perry going to throw it. Throws it low. Diving catch made. Nice catch made there by Braylon Ross, but he's going to be well short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 3. And Desoto not showing any signs of kicking. Now here comes the kick team, and the Hurricane have held again. T.J. Brown. Clarence Murchison go deep. for Canizero, the punter. Flag on the play. That's going to be a delay of game unless DeSoto called a timeout. No, they didn't. That's going to cost him 5 more yards. Delay a game, and Jonesboro just changed the whole complexion of this game with their blast out of the gate here in the second half. 3 scores, 2 turnovers. They've gained. Now they've got DeSoto talking to themselves. There's the snap. Setting up for the return. High, beautiful spiral that will hit and take a DeSoto bounce. Clarence Murchison called the fair catch, grabbed it out of the air. I just soon he not do that again. They're going to spot it at the 29-yard line of Jonesboro. 1st and 10 Hurricane up 42-34. There was a flag on the play. And it's back at the 35-yard line. They were 4th and 8. So as long as it's not more than a 5-yard penalty, DeSoto may put the assessment at the end of the play. Put him back 5 more yards. They're looking to the sideline, waiting for the call from holding on Q Hollis. Yeah, they're going to step it off from where the ball was down. They'll send it back to the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st down Jonesboro from there with an 8-point lead. If you recall last week, they lost by 1. If you recall last week, they had an interception that would have tied the game had the point after been allowed from the normal place. But Jonesboro had too many players on the field penalty, sent them back 15 yards, and Alex Glomsky hooked the point after attempt from 35, and they would get close but never could catch him again, and that was the difference. Maybe this will be a difference this way for Jonesboro in favor of this week. From the left hash, Asa Myers in the gun with twins right, single left. That's Caden Hawkins, and he got a yard to the 20. Nice tackle there by number 27. Connor Lee, 2nd and 9. Out comes Hawkins. He ran that 67-yard touchdown run on the end around. Twins to the left side this time. Here's T.J. Brown trying to get free. He does and gets real close to the marker. He was twirled down. And see where the spot is. If it's at the 29, that could be a 1st down for Jonesboro. It's just shy of it. 3rd and less than a yard. Up the middle. T.J. Brown for the 1st down and more. Still on his feet as he gets to the 41-yard line of Jonesboro. Just twirling tacklers and gaining the 1st down. Lee on the tackle again. 3 receivers to the right, twins to the left. No backfield for Asa Myers. Wide receiver screen. Caden Hawkins out of the backfield. Flag comes out. Finally, they get Hawkins down. Either a hold or a face mask. Hold on Jonesboro, face mask on DeSoto. He gained 2 on the play. Let's see if it'll stand up or if they'll add more to it. Holding on Jonesboro. It'll stay 1st down. It'll be 1st down and 17 back to the 34-yard line of Jonesboro. Everybody comes in tight again. Receivers and all. Now they're going to split One out to the wide, short left side. Myers in the shotgun. Hands the ball. Nope, takes a handoff, gets it out to Jamarius Jackson. Makes a move. Still on his feet, and then finally brought down to 36. That's a gain of 2. Second down and 15 for Jonesboro. Jamarius Jackson ran a long way for 2 yards. Second down and 15 for Jonesboro. Myers throws it downfield, nobody home. Nobody anywhere near that football. Trying to get it to Cam Davis, and he was jarred up with Jeremiah Shirley. It'll be third down and 15. Stephon Blankenship had his helmet ripped off. He's going to have to come out of the game, and he's a center. Knox Henfling. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. T.J. Brown in the backfield with Asa Myers. Jonesboro up 8 points, 42-34. Myers to throw. Sets and throws downfield, almost picked off. Jonesboro's receiver, Jamarius Jackson, had fell down. The DB for Desoto, Trey Wallace, trying to get the football, tripped over Jackson. No harm, no foul, fourth down. And I mean, Asa Myers took a hit right after he let go of that football. He'll stand up like he's in the shotgun, then he'll take a couple of steps back to punt. There he goes. There's a quick kick. Another good kick. Nobody home. Ball will hit, take a bounce, and will not get to the end zone. Will be down at about the 7-yard line of Desoto. That was close to a 70-yard punt for Asa Myers. Another fine kick for the senior. Now Desoto will go back to work with 4:03 to go in the third quarter, down 42-34. So they did their job there, kind of silenced the Hurricane offense. Now the defense will go back to work for Jonesboro. Devontae Lockhart in the game. He's been a starter at times this year for Jonesboro. Eric Perry in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Rogers, trying to follow blockers, and he just runs into a pile. No gain. Kylan Dixon led the charge. Here comes Jaden Perry back in the game. Second. And 10. Perry stretching it out. Dives to get back to the 10, and that's it. No gain, third down. Good job by the Jonesboro defense stringing that play out. Noah Wendell ran him all the way from the backfield to the sideline. Never got out of his vision. Third down and 9 for the Jaguars. They need a big play now. They need to change the tempo of this game because it's all in the favor of Jonesboro. Perry hands it off on a draw play, and it's nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. Coming in to make the stop was Javon Hare. He has had numerous tackles tonight. And Jonesboro, which doesn't have a quarterback sack, but they do have several tackles for loss from that front line, and they're going to take over on downs. Another great play for Javon Hare. Going deep is Clarence Murchison. Hurrying off the field is Jalen Alexander. Now he circles and goes back. He's going to maybe return a punt here. From his own end zone, it's kind of zero. No rush. He'll punt it out. Going to take a high bounce and will be covered by Desoto at the 47-yard line of Jonesboro. 41-yard kick for Canizero, no return. Jonesboro has it near midfield at their own 48-yard line. 1st and 10 in the third quarter with 2:02 to go, leading it 42-34. And they have shut down this Jaguar offense in the second half, and they have closed the door on quarterback Eric Perry. Here's Asa Myers in the Jonesboro offense. 3 touchdowns in this quarter. Takes the snap in the shotgun, hands it to T.J. Brown. He splits defenders, and he is gone. Give him another touchdown. Great night for T.J. Brown. 52-yard score, and the Jonesboro Golden Hurricane have stretched the lead. There was a hole bigger than the one in my head. Nobody touched him, and nobody was going to catch him. Glomsky on for the point after. Glomsky's extra point is good. 49-34. The Hurricane have lit up Desoto with 28 points here in the third quarter, and they lead it 49-34 with 1:51 to go in the third on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
4 touchdowns tonight for T.J. Brown, 3 rushing and 1 receiving. Caden Hawkins with the score. Cam Davis with a couple of touchdown catches. The Hurricane opening up this second half with 4 scores here in the third quarter, and they lead it 49-34, looking for their first win of the season. Here's Alex Glomsky. He'll pop this one up again. Fair catch called for at the 35 by Welch. That's where they'll put it in play 1st and 10, but don't count this DeSoto team out yet. Jonesboro has figured out something on Eric Perry to contain him. I'm sure William Wolf over there is trying to draw something up in the sand. Get this thing turned around. Ball's at the 36-yard line of DeSoto. Don't let your foot off the gas, Jonesboro. Here come the Jaguars. Their pace a little slower now. Eric Perry in the shotgun. Malcolm Turner comes out late. Uh-oh, here's Cade Rogers getting free. Javion Alexander runs him down, and he slips at the 25, trying to cut it back. Javion Alexander showed some speed there to close the gap that was between he and Rogers, but that was a huge lead run for Rogers. 34 yards, first down, DeSoto. Told you, don't give up on him yet. Wilburn in the backfield. That one bounced off the hands of the intended receiver. That's Welch. And it was came up where maybe Jalen Alexander, had he seen it, may have been able to get under that and scoop it up for the pick. He's already had one tonight. 2nd and 10 at the 25. Perry going for the end zone. Up for grabs, no. Catch, incomplete, no flag. Javion Alexander on the coverage for Jonesboro. I believe it was intended for Welch. Nope, that was Ross, the intended receiver. 3rd and 10 now from the left hash, and quarterback Eric Perry. Perry gets the snap. He's going to run it. Up the middle, tackled short, down at the 21. Des Golden on the bottom of the pile gets up for the tackle. 4th and 6 for DeSoto, and they're for sure going for it. (49-34), Jonesboro with the lead. A stop here would be huge for the Hurricane. 55 seconds remain, third quarter. Perry in the shotgun. Looking to his right side where all his receivers are. Throws it out, caught, making a nice move. Still on his feet, and he's going to get the first down off the tush push. He's still being pushed, and that's going to be a first down for DeSoto. Nice fourth down conversion for the Jags. Brought down by Josh Cunningham. We have official timeout. There's a player hurt for DeSoto, writhing in pain on the field. They still got the marker showing fourth down, but it's going to be first down for DeSoto at the 15-yard line. Well, I'm going to say this. Where they have spotted the football, I don't know. Now, I do know now because they're moving the markers. So it'll be first down DeSoto at the 15-yard line. 27 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The DeSoto player is up and off the field, and here comes the Jonesboro defense. $15-point Hurricane lead. Here come the Jaguars offense. One receiver split out to the left side. Wilburn is the back, and also Cade Rogers is the back. Now everybody shifts to the left. Cade Rogers is going to take the snap. He's going to run it. He's held up, and he's dropped for a loss. Held up by Will Marlin, and then in the grasp of Javon Harris. Jaden Perry also in on the stop. They'll give him forward progress to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 coming up, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. What a third quarter for the Hurricane. They score 4 times and go from 34-21 down to 49-34 up. Back with the fourth quarter after this 1-minute timeout. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
We are back here at Cooksey John. Start of the fourth quarter. Jonesboro up 49-34. It's 2nd and 10 for the Jaguars at their at the Jonesboro 15-yard line. There's a snap back to Rogers, trying to get outside. held up and dropped for no gain. Eric Blocker with a nice tackle. They must have heard Tyler George talking about the line has no TFLs, no sacks coming into tonight's game. They have made up for that and then some tonight. 3rd and 10. 4-down territory for Desoto. 49-34 Hurricane lead. Just underway, 4th quarter. Eric Perry back in at quarterback. Rogers, handoff. He is stopped by Eric Blocker again, who wrapped him up for a 1-yard loss. There's a TFL for Eric Blocker. 2 tackles in a row, 4th down and 11 for Desoto. Quick snap. Throw into the end zone. Perry. Receiver had to stop, come back and get it. He didn't. It's incomplete. And Jonesboro takes over on downs. Jonesboro football, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. 16-yard line, I should say. Everything is turned around in this game here in the second half. Offense, defense. I don't know who that was here in the first half, but this football team is a lot better. Asa Myers, along with Caden Hawkins in the backfield, twins to the left side. H-back and receiver to the right side. Ooh, Caden Hawkins met straight up. Man, he was stood up and dropped immediately. Kalen Higgs with the big hit for a loss of close to 4 yards. That is textbook tackling there, though. Kamari Fisher comes off the field. Cam Davis is going to split near the sideline of Desoto. 2nd and 15. Asa Myers throws it across the middle. Nice slide, but unable to grab the football was Cam Davis, incomplete. Had his defender on his hip. That was Kelsey Say, but he just couldn't connect him. Fisher back on the field on 3rd and 15. .9:57 remaining in the game. Jonesboro up 49-34, but believe you me, folks, it's not over yet. Don't rest on what you got, add to it. 4 receivers stacked on top of each other each side. Myers going to throw it, and he's going to get out of the first onslaught, but can't get out of the second. He dives forward for a 1-yard loss at the 10. And it'll be 4th down and 16 now for Jonesboro. Close to 17. DeSoto says, don't forget about us yet. We're not quite done. Pulaski Academy still leading West Monroe, Louisiana. In fact, 14-10. Asa Myers is going to step back. Kicks it out, a wobbler that will hit, take a high bounce, and be down by Kamari Fisher at the 40-yard line. 30-yard kick, no return to Soto in Jonesboro territory at the 40-yard line. 9:01 to go. Jonesboro looking for win number 1 on the season. Came close last week. Maybe they can finish it off this week. The defense has to go to work again. They pretty much shut down the run of DeSoto in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what the Jaguars will dial up here in the 4th. Jonesboro held them on downs last time. 1st and 10 at the Jonesboro 40 for Eric Perry. Hands it off to Cade Rogers. He bounces outside, but he is just swarmed with tacklers. Noah Wendell finished him off after a short gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Wendell, the transfer from Valley View. He's the leading tackler for Jonesboro thus far this year. Very nice player. Perry again in the shotgun. Rogers to his right. Gives it to Rogers. Noah Wendell blast up the middle for a tackle for a loss, and a loss back to the 43-yard line. Wendell was there almost simultaneously with the football. Nobody blocked Wendell, and he made the running back Rogers pay. 3rd down and 13 for the Jaguars. 7:54 and running. Perry in the shotgun. They look like a totally dismantled team right now. Perry throws it down. It's incomplete, knocked away. Jaquez Jordan, check that. That's Bullard in pass coverage with 4th down coming up. Fourth down and 13 for the Jags. They have to get to the 30-yard line of Jonesboro. Perry and Rogers, quarterback and running back. Throws it downfield, looking for it all. Out of bounds. Jonesboro takes over on downs. Trying to burn Javian Alexander, forced the man to go out of bounds to get the catch, and Jonesboro takes over on downs. 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line, leading it 49-34. Actually, they're going to spot it at the 43. One of the best quarters of football I've seen from Jonesboro, and I've been doing these games for 18 years now. They came up with 28 points and 3 big stops and 2 turnovers. Myers in the shotgun. High snap. He pulls it down, hands it off to Caden Hawkins, who worked his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Oh, excuse me, that was number 31 on the run. Jalen McCullough. Jalen McCullough, I think I gave a tackle earlier to Dutton. It's McCullough. They share the number 31, and it was McCullough who came up with that loose football. Earlier in the game. Second and 10. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Myers with Brown in the backfield. Hands it to TJ, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing else. Going a little conservatively. Landon Carradine on the tackle. And a loss of 1. Here comes McCullough back on the field. Coming off is TJ Brown. 6:22 to go in the game. Jonesboro up 15 points. 49-34. Need a first down here. Somehow, some way. Stretch this game out a bit. Make the fourth quarter shorter for the defense. Kamari Fisher's going to split out to the slot right side. Twins on the left. One to the boundary on the right side, and timeout called by the offensive coordinator, Coach Mims. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back for more Jonesboro football. They lead Desoto 49-34 on the EAB Sports Network.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Third down and 11 for the Hurricane. 5:55 to go in the third. They're up 49-34, and a big third down here for the Cane. Two receivers left, one right for Asa Myers in the shotgun. Kamari Fisher comes in motion. Myers throws it underneath to him. He makes a catch near the sideline, and he's going to be short of the first down. But he's hit late, and a flag comes out, and that should result in a first down for Jonesboro. Not a smart play there by DeSoto Central. They had him wrangled up, Kamari Fisher, for forcing a fourth down, but they tackled him again well out of bounds. I'm not going to assume anything because you know what that does. Personal foul against DeSoto, 15 yards. Move the football, move the chains. First down, Jonesboro at the 37-yard line of DeSoto. DeSoto has 3 timeouts remaining. Asa Myers in the gun. McCullough to his right shoulder, parallel. Split 1 and 1. McCullough trying to find a seam, finds a small one, gets near the 35-yard line. Stopped at the 36. Brandon Thomas on the tackle, and he gets up slowly, trying to work something out of his shoulder. Second down and 9. Will Marlin goes into the game. Coming in for Javon Ivory. Marlin sets up to the right side now for Asa Myers in the gun. Hands it off to McCullough. He weaves his way forward and got another couple of yards. To the 34-yard line, a gain of 3. Third down and 6 for the Hurricane. They have to get to the 27-yard line. 4:46 to go. Another first down would be huge for the Hurricane. If you don't get it, you kick it, and you make them go the length of the field. Do not even think about going for it unless it's 4th and a foot. Myers in the shotgun, single receivers to either side. Myers throws it up for Cam Davis. He went out of bounds. Incomplete. I think he was forced out, though, by the back, but they're not going to call it. It'll be 4th down for Jonesboro. Cam Davis and Sean Franklin going step for step. Penalty, I hear. Maybe I believe they called him for going out of bounds. No, they're stepping it off against DeSoto. Holding on the defense. First down, Jonesboro at the 24-yard line. Move those chains. First down, Hurricane. 4:15 to go now. Jonesboro can use some clock or make DeSoto use some timeouts. One to either side. T.J. Brown shifts to the left shoulder and one step back of Asa. Hands it to Brown. Just follows blockers and crosses the 20 to the 19. T.J. Brown, what a night. Four touchdowns, 3 rushing, 1 receiving, and still some time to score again. 2nd and 5 for Jonesboro. Up 49-34 Win number 1, 3 minutes and 41 seconds away. Myers in the shotgun, letting that play clock run down. It's to 7. Takes the snap at 5. High snap, gives it to TJ. Cuts back left, right in the middle. Gets to the 15. He's going to come off the field. He's got to be wore out. Going to be about a football length shy, maybe a yard shy of first down. 3rd and 1 for Jonesboro. Using plenty of clock. 12 seconds remaining as they hit the line of scrimmage. Myers going to go under center. He'll take the snap. He tries to move forward. They come and push him from behind and move the chains. First down, Jonesboro. Down to the 13. Keep that clock running. Move those chains. 2:37 remaining from Jonesboro's first victory of 2025. McCullough's going to deliver the call to Asa Myers, who lines up in the shotgun. One receiver to the right side. That's Jamarius Jackson. One to the left. Hands it off to McCullough. He's hitting the backfield and dropped for a 1-yard loss by number 33. That's Tyler Braswell, sophomore linebacker for DeSoto. Player slow getting up. That's Sean Franklin. He'll get up and get across the line. It's a loss of 1, loss of 2. 2nd and 12. And they're just going to let that clock run. 1:47 remaining in the game. 15-point lead for Jonesboro. Asa Myers sends them to the line, one to either side. McCullough the back. Gives it, no, Ace is going to keep it, try to run it, and he is brought down for another loss of 1. On the tackle was Peyton Parrish. 3rd down and 13 now for Jonesboro as that clock just continues to roll. 1:11 remaining. They're in field goal range. Myers in the shotgun. McCullough to his right shoulder. There's the snap. McCullough running right, grabbed and sacked, or brought down for a tackle for a loss. Flag comes out. 52 for DeSoto. That's Landon Carradine. Was tangled up with the Hurricane lineman. I believe it was number 70. Javon Ivory. They threw a flag on it. There was a loss on the play, but that could give Jonesboro one more down. I believe it is going to be against DeSoto. Personal foul on DeSoto. Replay 3rd down. He said replay 4th down. It's replay 3rd down. 15-yard penalty. It may be close. It's spotted at the 9. Have to get, it's only like a 7-yard personal foul penalty. Don't understand that, but gives Jonesboro one more play. 43 seconds to go. Clock is running. This one belongs to Jonesboro. Asa Myers in the shotgun. They're lining up in victory formation. He takes the snap. He takes the knee. It'll be 4th down back at the 15-yard line. DeSoto can stop the clock if they want. They're choosing not to. The countdown begins at 10 now. The Hurricane, tough loss last week, big loss the first week. They get their first victory of 2025. They defeat DeSoto Central out of South Haven, Mississippi, 49-34. Back with the Navy post-game show and our JOSM player of the game. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Some people see the ocean as a horizon. The U.S. Navy sees it as a path forward, a path to serve, to lead, and to protect. Whether it's advanced technology, world-class training, or opportunities that take you across the globe, your future starts here. Honor, courage, commitment. These are more than words. They're a way of life. Are you ready to rise to the challenge? Find your future. Join America's Navy. Visit Navy.com today.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium two-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
At Glen Sain, we spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
We welcome you back to Cooksey Johns Field, Centennial Bank Stadium, and our America's Navy post-game show. It's time for you to enjoy our post-game show for the first win of the year by Jonesboro. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. We'll also give you our Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. Well, what a halftime turnaround it was for the Hurricane. It was 34-21. Jonesboro down at half and really looked like they didn't have any energy, any hope, anything positive left. They came firing out of the locker room. They scored 28 unanswered points, all in the third quarter. They went from 34-21 down to 49-34 up. They get win number 1 on the season, and they will have a week off now before they take on Benton here in 2 weeks for conference game number 1, and really just may have turned this season around tonight with a 49-34 victory, forcing 2 turnovers in that third quarter. T.J. Brown had a 52-yard run. Caden Hawkins a 67-yard run. First play from scrimmage. They ran 2 plays in the second half to start the game off, went from 34-21 down to 35-24 up. Asa Myers, 2 consecutive passes of 42 yards to Cam Davis. T.J. Brown finished it off with a 52 yard run, and the Hurricane walk out of here victors 49-34. I've covered Jonesboro for 18 years now. I've seen a lot of really good football teams for Jonesboro in that time, but never before have I seen a third-quarter turnaround like this team displayed tonight. They went in the locker room looking like they had no hope. They came out showing Desoto, you have no hope. We're going to get this victory tonight. Our JOSM player of the game, who else? T.J. Brown, 4 touchdowns, 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown. Is that right? 4 touchdowns tonight. Had a touchdown run in the first quarter, a touchdown catch in the second quarter, a touchdown run in the second quarter, and 1 in the fourth quarter. 4 touchdowns tonight, 3 on the ground, 1 through the air. T.J. Brown is our JOSM player of the game, brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 30 years. What a night it was. Tell you what, we're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll come back, give you some scores, and see if we can hear from the head coach of the Hurricane, Tyler George. He's down the field celebrating with his team, talking to Kevin Turbeville from the Jonesboro Sun, and we'll try to get him up here next. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Jonesboro High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. If your system is over 10 years old and you've been paying for costly repairs, it may be time to replace. At Moore, we know replacing your HVAC system is a big investment and we can help. Did you know that we can replace your air conditioning system for less than the cost of your daily cup of coffee? Call Moore Air Conditioning today at 870-336-2023 or visit us at moreac.com. Some restrictions apply.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
We welcome you back to our post-game coverage from America's Navy. Be a part of the team that never quits, the force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. Before I give you some scores before tonight's game, Tyler George had told me, he said, I've got to challenge my line. They're playing pretty good football, but they're not playing dominant football. They had 0 sacks. They had 0 tackles for loss. In fact, the whole defense only had 3 tackles for loss all season long, and those were from Noah Wendell. Well, tonight they turned that around. I don't know what the final numbers were, but I know at least on 6 occasions they had tackles for loss. They had their first quarterback hurry of the year, forced a fumble that they got at midfield to really keep this game turned around and in favor of Jonesboro in the second half. Just a great performance by the Hurricane defense and the offense tonight, especially T.J. Brown, our JOSM player of the game, with 4 touchdowns tonight, first receiving touchdown of the year and 3 rushing touchdowns of the year. Cam Davis added to his totals on the season. Asa Myers was spectacular tonight. There were no stupid penalties in the game tonight. Jonesboro kept their cool, and they just got out of here with a very impressive victory over DeSoto Central, 49-34. Still waiting on Tyler George to come up for his portion of the postgame show. Let's go over some numbers, some scores around the Natural State tonight. Some games that are completed. Lonoke took care of Wynn handily tonight at Lonoke, 34-7. It was Sylvan Hills shutting out Russellville 50-0 at Sylvan Hills. They have turned it around down in Sherwood. Games not well. Here's one more. Benton beat North Little Rock 24-7 at North Little Rock. So not quite the turnaround they expected at North Little Rock with Coach Bowling returning to there. They're not doing very well this year at all. Game still going on. Gosnell leading Osceola 50-7 in the third quarter. Walnut Ridge and Earl 24-20 in the third quarter. Hoxie and Paragould. Good game going on there at Hoxie. Paragould with the 21-14 lead. Salem shutting out Newport. That's a score we had earlier, 28-0. Is still showing that in the second quarter. Let's see. Palestine Wheatley, 26-7 over Tyler Garr and the Westside Warriors. Blyville beating Nettleton in the fourth quarter, 22-19. Highland. Well, here's a turnaround. We showed Riverview earlier shutting out Highland. Now we got a 48-0 Highland lead in the third quarter. That's a little more believable. I don't mean to put down Riverview, but that was almost surprising. They had it the other way on the score earlier tonight. Searcy leading Harrison 18-7. West Memphis shut out by Valley View tonight, 35-0. That game's the final out at Valley View. Brooklyn losing to Pocahontas tonight at the time, 18-13 in the third quarter. BB leading Greene County Tech 21-14. It's Southside all over Batesville, 35-10. That's a Batesville area game. Marion trailing Conway now 12-0 in the third quarter. El Dorado, big win tonight, big lead tonight over Arkansas High. That's Texarkana, 48-14. They're showing that in the third quarter. Rogers blistering Sheridan 63-27. Springdale Harbor has come back. They now lead Greenwood 42-35. Corning 52-0 over Rosebud in that 8-man football game for our PA announcer Aaron Lowe, very proudly walking here through the press box. Let's see. Salem over Newport, 28-0. That's in the second quarter. That's long past. East Poinsett County leading Rivercrest, 24-21 in the third quarter. And Mark Tree still leading Gurdon, but that's the score we had earlier. They're kind of frozen there in the second quarter, 8-0 Mark Tree over Gurdon. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll either talk with Tyler George or we'll send it back to you in the studios. Don't forget, coming up after we go off the air, we'll have the KARN scoreboard show. That will be statewide, so stick around for that after this 2-minute timeout. This is Jonesboro High School football, win number 1 on the year on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Football season means traveling to all the biggest games. Travel in style while saving big with a new ride from Nebo Auto Center. For over 2 decades, Nebo has been Northeast Arkansas's new car alternative. If you're in the market for a late model, low mileage car, truck, or SUV, there's no better time than right now to stop by and see the selection at Nebo. With a well-stocked lot of vehicles that fit almost any budget. So score big with Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
At Ozark Valley Contracting, quality starts from the ground up. Whether it's roofing, siding, interiors, decks, or major makeovers, they're detail obsessed and driven to do it right the first time. Need financing? They've got in-house options for inside and outside projects. Got storm damage? They'll work hand in hand with your insurance to get the best results possible. Hard work, high standards. Ozark Valley Contracting. Call 870-586-4625 and build something better. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pregame with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
Desoto Central, and Coach, first of all, congratulations. You always like to get that first victory.
Yeah. And it's pretty cool, being our first home game. Man, that was a big one. That was huge for us. It's huge for our staff. It's huge for our kids. I mean, that's just huge for our entire program right there. Great football team that we just played. A lot of respect for them. Man, our kids fight. They are a scrappy group. No matter what, they start to not look at the scoreboard like we preach to them and just do what we do and take care of business. And man, that second half was fun.
A couple of times tonight, I think you could have looked at things and thought Jonesboro's down and out. They're just not going to come back. I actually thought that at halftime because they just looked like they were losing energy. When they got within one, there was some fight back in them, but then they gave the touchdown again, down a couple of scores, and they just looked defeated. Boy, I've covered a lot of games in Jonesboro through 18 years. That's the best I've seen the team come out of the locker room at halftime ever.
Yep. And when we come out and we actually practice it, we do situations throughout the week because I didn't like how we came out of the locker room at Conway being down to score. So we practiced it Joe T week, and we came out better, versus Joe T. We practiced it again this week, just situational stuff. Hey, it's halftime now. We're coming out. Kick it off or return, and then we do drives, and they came out lightning, second half, scoring the ball really, really fast on offense. Glomsky got a really good sky kick right there. Jalen McCullough recovered, scored again, I believe, the next play. And then defense gave up 34 in the first half and shut them out the second half. You can't ask for nothing no better than that. And we told them in there, at half, said, fellas, if we're going to get some stops, because all it is we haven't been doing what we're coached to do. Execute and focus on your job and nothing else, and we'll get our stops, and offense will score. And it worked out in our favor tonight.
I don't know what you said to the team at halftime, but you need to remember that and use it again and again and again because the turnaround was unbelievable.
Yeah, no, and really the stat, I was drawn, I was drawn just seeing, what was going on and all that. I look out my window and Coach Mims is getting after it. He is absolutely getting after it, which he did a great job because we come out and shut him out, and all I told him was basically what I just said, man, we have to do our job. Focus on us and focus on our job. Don't look at the scoreboard. We're going to fight to get back in the game. We get the ball opening in the second half. We're going to be just fine. Do not panic. And that's kind of been our mantra. Like, I don't know if you can hear from up here, but every time something doesn't go our way, you probably can hear good. You know, that's what our kids are saying, good, good, whether it's a penalty or a drop ball or a missed tackle or whatever. And our kids are starting to believe that, because we don't want to focus on anything negative. We want to have that next play mindset and mentality.
The defense was challenged tonight. You told me you were going to challenge them. They had no sacks. They had no tackles for losses as a unit on the front line. You got to feel really good about the way they responded.
Yeah. And I thought, first half we were kind of in a lull, but man, they came out fiery the second half, getting after it, and that's what's frustrating, because I see it in practice. Everybody doesn't, but I see it in practice. They give our offensive line fits, and our offensive line has been pretty good this year, protecting Asa and in the run game and all that. So we know they can do it. It's just doing it under the lights. And finally it clicked this second half tonight, and they got it done. So Eric Blocker, they were running split zone, arcing the H, and we're supposed to surf with the end, and we weren't doing it the whole first half. Eric Blocker did it perfect. Like, we're going to use that as teach tape moving forward for our defensive ends coming up through this program, because that's the way it was supposed to be played. But we executed the second half way more than we did the first.
Your defense was going to make sure Eric Perry wasn't going to beat you in the second half like he did the first half.
Yeah, man. He's a heck of an athlete. He's committed to Auburn for a reason. So
as a running back.
Yeah, as a running back. And he threw the ball well. We were playing soft, just trying to keep everything in front of us. Second half, we said, whatever. If they're going to beat us, they better take some shots. We're not going to give up the soft cushions and all that, especially on second medium, third medium. So we challenged them in the air, playing some man free and all that. And then the linebackers and D-line took care of everything else in the run game.
Jaguar Jordan.
He can play. God, dog, he can play.
We've had several players like that at Jonesboro, where you open up the encyclopedia, dictionary, whatever. It says football player.
Yeah.
There's these guys' pictures. Yeah. It's definitely a picture of Jaguar Jordan.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking if that guy was about 3 inches taller,
he could go wherever he wanted to.
He may not be the football player.
I know. Yeah, I don't know, because, man, he's a heck of an athlete. His daddy does a good job, raising him. Coach JT Jordan as well. Man, he's probably going to be – Jaguar's probably going to be a little upset. I don't think he played a snap on offense tonight, which he loves to get in there and play some inside receiver for us. But, he's all-conference corner for us last year. We had to move him to safety to get him around the ball more. And tonight we were struggling, had some issues at outside linebacker, so we put his tail down to outside linebacker, and our issues magically went away. So he is a heck of a football player. He can do just about anything on the field except for play O-line. And he probably can play defensive end, Yeah. So love that he's on our team.
Caden Hawkins didn't run the ball tonight like he normally does, but he did once.
He had our boost, you know what I mean, to start the second half, which we've been trying to find ways to get his tail the ball, because he's dynamite with it in his hands, and we put in a little formation right there for him and been working it all week. He takes it to the house the first play.
And did some tiptoeing down
Yeah, and I'm yelling all the time, please don't step out, please don't step out. But man, he's a great kid. He doesn't really have bad days. Always have a smile on his face. He's energetic, extremely lovable. Actually got a good email or text about him from his English teacher during the day today. So that's just kind of icing on top for him.
T.J. Brown, my goodness. He is one kind of young man. He's a really good football player, and he's just energy. He's energy on a stick.
Yeah, and really in the first half, he was our rah-rah guy as well, He's doing a good job also on the sideline, with our sideline standard, keeping kids back, making sure the energy needs to be where it is. He don't like to come out the football game, but, we try and limit his hits and all that. But, man, he hits it tight, and whenever he breaks, you're not catching him. God, dog, he can run. He can run, and he can catch it out of the backfield as well.
You know that the 6A East is probably going to run through Benton.
Mm-hmm.
That's your first team out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we got to get healthy. We got to, our right guard's kind of banged up. We'll get another linebacker back. Our right tackle's a little banged up. TJ's a little banged up. That's going to happen playing the competition that we played in this non-conference. So we were fighting to get to this bye week, and it's going to feel a lot better, going into it with the win. So we got to get back healthy and all that, and then get ready to play an extremely tough Benton team.
Well, you have a week, a little bit, that you can enjoy this victory, and I know you're going to.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you, bud.
Tyler George here in the post-game show. We'll break away for 1 minute, come back and wrap it up.
The ones they say.